People ask me, why should I buy a computer in my home? And I say, well, to learn about it, to run some fun simulations. You can hook up to the source and meet women, I don't know. But other than that, there's no good reason to buy one for your house right now. But there will be. There will be.
From the early Steve Jobs era all the way to the current Tim Cook generation, Apple has always been known as the company that makes great but very expensive products. But this year, Apple has begun to do things a little bit differently. They are choosing violence in terms of attacking the budget market, and they're doing it so well that Windows laptop makers and Android smartphone makers are starting to sweat. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about 4 different budget products that we have right now that are starting to destroy the budget markets. And then I'm gonna get into 4 upcoming products that are gonna make the pain even deeper for Apple's competitors. So let's start with the first one, which is the base iPhone 17. Apple really shocked everyone because we got rumors of Apple raising the prices due to tariffs, but when this came out, it blew everyone's minds because this is still the same $800 price, but it gets double the storage, and Apple put in a ton of pro features like ultra slim bezels. In fact, the display is identical to the iPhone 17 Pro, including the always-on display, as well as 120 Hz ProMotion, the same great brightness, and so many other features, and it's all at $800, and the competition is struggling to compete. Need proof? Well, reporter Kim Ah-young claims that Samsung has completely scrapped their redesign plans for the upcoming Galaxy S26 at the very last minute, which is highly unusual since it's this late in the development cycle, and they're bringing it back to the previous design, with the #1 priority being keeping the price at the same $800. And do you want to guess why? Well, there's one reason and one reason only. It's this: the iPhone 17 and the fact that Apple froze the price at the same $800 despite being more expensive to make in terms of the components, with much higher end pro features and tariffs being tossed into the mix. So Apple is now making the base iPhone 17 such a great value that Samsung literally cannot upgrade their base Galaxy S26 because they don't have enough profit margin. And don't forget the resale value aspect, as iPhones have much better resale value than Android phones, so I really can't see how anyone else is gonna be able to compete. And jumping into the second product, we have this right here. It's the AirPods 4, and believe it or not, they have recently been seen on Amazon for only $89, brand new, with the ANC version being only $120. Now, if you think about it, the only reason people buy other branded wireless earbuds is because they're cheaper than AirPods. But now, if you can get the latest design language that sound amazing for only $89 to $120, it finally makes sense to spend a little bit more to get the best earbuds out there. So Apple is starting to target those cheaper earbuds, and people are buying more and more of these. For #3, we have this right here. I'm sure you know it's the M4 MacBook Air, which has a much faster chip than before. It has double the RAM, 16 gigs compared to 8, and it is now only $750 on Amazon. Brand new, not refurbished. It is now so cheap that it makes sense to buy this compared to any other Windows laptop, even the ones with weaker chips and Chromebooks as well. This has the best resale value, the best performance, the best build quality, only $750, and it is starting to destroy the Windows laptop market. And then for the fourth product, we have this right here. It's the M4 Mac Mini, which is now on sale on Amazon, brand new for $500. This thing is the best desktop PC that you can get on a budget. No other mini PC can compete. No other do-it-yourself build where you have to buy all the products, put it all together yourself. Nothing else can compete with the value of this, and the performance is absolutely mind-blowing, and it's starting to really hit the budget PC market. But wait, it doesn't stop there. Between now and next year, we have 4 more Apple products that are gonna make the pain even worse. But first, have you been feeling stuck or burnt out at work lately? You're definitely not alone. Our sponsor TripleTen is an online tech bootcamp that helps people start a new career in tech, even if you've got 0 experience. Their programs are designed around real jobs, so you learn the exact skills employers look for. The best part, you can study on your own schedule. No need to quit your current job, and you don't have to be a math genius to succeed. TripleTen offers a range of career tracks from data analytics to web development, so there's something for everyone. 82% of graduates get hired within 6 months, and if you don't land a job within 10 months, you'll get your money back. So if you've been thinking about switching careers, this is your sign. Book a free call with a career advisor to find out which path fits you best. You've got nothing to lose and a new tech career to gain. Don't miss your chance to jump into tech in 2026. Use the link or scan the QR code to get started today. Now, getting back to the first future Apple product that's going to destroy the budget market, we have this right here. It is the A18 Pro MacBook, which is coming in the spring of 2026, and it is only gonna be $600 with an iPhone chip, the A18 Pro, which is as fast as the M1, which a lot of people are still using today because it is fast enough, except this thing is likely gonna have the best battery life in any laptop ever. So I have a feeling a lot of Windows laptop makers are scared because this thing is going to seriously eat into their market share. For the second future Apple product, we have this right here. It's the Apple TV 4K, and this thing is going to kill the market for streaming boxes and devices because the leaks and rumors are pointing to this costing $99, so it's getting a discount according to Ming-Chi Kuo with a faster A17 Pro chip, which is gonna make it super snappy and fast with the best UI you can get. It's gonna be a huge upgrade for gaming, and I think it's gonna be the best value streaming box you can get, especially since a lot of modern smart TVs come with UIs that are so slow that you need to buy something like this, and they are just gonna kill this market. For number 3, we have the iPad 12, which is coming in early 2026, likely in the spring, and this thing is going to kill the Android tablet market because I'm expecting this to get a price reduction down to $300 while having this modern design language. But this thing's also getting a chip update to the A18 chip, which means a big boost in performance across the board, which means it's also getting ray tracing support, and you also get 8 gigs of RAM compared to 6 gigs previously. So this is gonna be super quick and snappy. It's gonna be perfect for iPadOS 26 and the future 27 version coming next June. So this is gonna be an incredible value, and so many Android users are gonna switch. And then finally, for number 4, we have the Mac Mini again, but with the M5 series of chips. Now, with the M5 chip, we know, according to everything we saw with the MacBook Pro, it gained a lot of performance, especially in terms of AI workloads and ray tracing for 3D rendering as well. And this will be the same $600 price with the M5 chip. It's gonna be so much better. And of course, you're gonna have the M5 Pro, which we haven't seen revealed yet, but I think it's gonna be much faster. I think it's gonna get upgraded from a 20-core GPU up to 24 cores. So the graphics performance is gonna be nuts in this small little package, and it's coming at WWDC next year. That means in June, and it's going to even further disrupt the budget PC market. So with that said, to wrap up this whole video, every other tech brand that makes, let's say, Windows PCs and laptops, as well as Android phone makers, are in panic mode right now because Apple keeps making their products better and better and better every year while maintaining the same prices, and everyone else is struggling to keep the prices the same as before because of rising costs. So now they have no choice but to sacrifice new updates and upgrades, keep them the same, just to keep the prices competitive with Apple products, which are, on the other hand, getting even better. So how the heck does Apple even do it? Well, it's because they own the hardware of the device, they own the chip, and they own the software all at once, allowing them to cut costs, like with the new N1 chip with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, that saves them a lot of money. And this all-around ownership allows them to optimize their products to make the performance and reliability even better than any other tech brand can do it. And it's why they're able to drop their prices so low that nobody else can compete. So Apple is attacking the budget market. They are choosing violence, and they are starting to win and change their reputation from the company that makes great, very expensive products to the company that makes the least expensive and best products you can buy. And this is going to disrupt everything we know about tech. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments and subscribe above for more videos like this one. Definitely check out one of those two right there. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.